recording because I'm not doing these live. I'm recording them.
That is fair. Because then
Hello.
the others could see how fucked everybody does.
Exactly. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this pre-recording. By the time you watch, okay, there's a good chance by the time you watch this, the world could have ended. So thank you for
Fuck
watching
yes.
this instead of spending time with your loved ones.
Yeah. Why would you go spend time with loved ones? Just watch some random D&D content.
And it says the man to be hitched.
I mean, hey, shut up.
No, you see what you should have been. It's like, I'm sorry, how's Alice again?
No, she's listening.
No, she left. She left.
Always listening.
But anyways.
But anyways, hello everyone. So today we are going through Roderick's solo session. Now, Roderick, after you part ways from the group in Autobag, I need you to roll me a D100, see what you encounter.
We love rolling
As you are
D100s and
heading to
seeing how bad the
Mirestone.
shit goes. Oh no, I don't like that. This is not a good way to begin.
Okay. So.
I'm terrified.
Wow.
Tell me how fucked I am.
I hope you remember your lore on Utha.
Ah, fuck! I'm terrible with lore. Oh, this is getting bad.
So, Roderick, the journey from Ottermeg to Mirestone is not nearly as long. It would take you about a couple of weeks by foot. You could, of course, rent a carriage, though something tells me you're not exactly going to risk that.
Oh, thanks.
And as you are traveling along the moonlit night, I'd say about a week has passed. It's about a crescent moon. As it gleams down on your path as you're about to set up camp, you begin to smell something. Something rotting. Something copper in the air.
Oh, goody. That's always a good smell. We love that kind of smell.
You, of course, recognize that as the smell of blood.
Yeah, assuming. Good shit. Am I able to discern where in my vicinity it is?
Roll me an active perception check.
Memer. Be perceptive, you fuck. 30.
Oh, yeah, it's coming, like, about northeast from you within, I'd say... It's strong enough where it's, like, it feels, like, relatively close to you.
So...
Like, I'd say within 80 to 100 feet of you.
Is it even worth trying to stealth? Well, I mean... I will attempt to stealth and approach quietly.
You may do so.
We know how this goes. 15, that's not bad, I guess.
As you approach, with that 30, your eyes widen as you see several dead Goliaths. I'd say about 8 of them, lined up. And based on their armor, I won't even have you roll for this. These are Uthin Goliaths. However, when you investigate, you notice that they... Like, roll me a perception check.
Another one?
Yes.
And another one. Let's see if the dice favor me. Oh, natural 20.
They all look similar to you and Ogmok in facial features. Like, not enough that you're related, but they look strikingly similar. If you want to, like, check a medicine check, see how they died and all that, roll me a perception.
A perception for a medicine?
Or investigation. Medicine. Like, medicine or investigation. My bad, I'm sorry.
Medicine I'll go I'll do survival, because that's better than my medicine. Oh, never mind. Duality of dice.
The one that you can tell, they were brutalized. Whoever killed them hates Goliaths. However, yeah, all you can tell, they're not magic. They were not magically. Like, there wasn't, like, magic in terms of how they died. Like, this was brutal. This was weapon. That's all you could tell.
Okay. I'm assuming that their survival check stands when because I was gonna say, do I see any possible tracks, anything around like the vicinity?
I would say, yeah, you would. As you see an orc in the distance looking up from you from a cliff. This orc is very
Oh no,
old.
not him! Fuck! I know who.
Very
God damn
old.
it!
Wrinkled skin. A
It's
bit of a.
Ludok.
Yep,
Oh
yep,
god,
you got it
it's
right. With
Ludok.
a bit of a braided
Oh
beard, with
god!
a bit of a mohawk that shows the aging orc. He wields a very infernal looking spear. As yes, I'll give that to
It's
you.
Ludok. It's
Yep,
Ludok.
this is
Fuck, I
Ludok
know
the
this.
Splitter.
Oh, and he sees someone who looks exactly like Ogmog. Fuck. This is not good.
Do you say anything to him?
Roderick's kind of just. So you're saying he's up on a hill? How far away?
I'd say within 60 feet of you.
Okay. I'm assuming I can't discern any kind of intentions, possibly.
Do you
From him.
have dark vision?
No, I can't see shit.
No, I'm sorry, but no. You can't.
That is fair.
I would say you can roll an insight with disadvantage.
Fuck it, I guess. We both.
Can't read him. He just looks angry. Was wondering when you noticed me. Caught wind of your stench a while ago.
You must be Ludok the Splitter.
Most people know to bow in fear and quiver with anticipation when they hear that name, boy.
Well, based on the lore that I heard, you were dead, but clearly you are not dead.
Death doesn't deserve me. I owe that pasty bastard quite the fortune. As he hops down in front of you.
He's. I'm assuming he's talking about Ogmok, or
You
the.
don't know.
Oh, oh no, the pasty bastard. He's talking about fucking Hugo, isn't he?
You have no idea. Keep in mind, vampires are actually common in Orrington.
Oh, okay. He's like.
Remember, one of the lords is a vampire. The vampires are not shunned here.
Okay. Pasty bastard, you say?
We're not here about him. The son of Ogmok. I'm hardly impressed.
You wouldn't be the first or the last.
Well, you're more impressive than your sister, at least.
What do you mean?
When I met the first child of Ogmok, I thought I'd be in for a good... I thought I'd have a decent challenge. Whet my spear with revenge. I found only disappointment. Not even worth killing. As he, pokes the spear into the ground.
Can I discern anything about this spear, possibly?
Sure, roll me Arcana, because you're able to see it more clearly now.
And with advantage because of the runes. 25.
This is the Sphere of Agonizing Paralysis.
Oh, that doesn't sound fucking...
It's actually worse than you think. This sphere doesn't kill its opponents. When you reduce a creature to HP, you can just make them paralyzed.
Oh, so...
It's a +3 weapon that when you kill someone with a spear, infernal runes can go over them. They're basically paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh, and I don't like that at all.
Good news is, with that 25, it can be cured with a lesser restoration. But it's still one of those things where it's like, it is still a very deadly weapon. In meta terms, it is a +3 weapon.
Yeah, I assume it's. I mean, fucking ow. Why do I feel like he's also like staring Roderick up and down, like just
He actually is. Like,
sizing?
when you look him up, he's almost looking at you, just studying your every movement.
I'm assuming you are trying to pick a fight with me as well.
I'm trying to see if you're worthy of the honor.
I unfortunately have business that I need to attend to here in Orrington. If you could wait just a little longer.
My partner
I'd be-
isn't much in the way of waiting. Nor am I, for that matter.
Your partner.
She hates your hot-headed friend quite a bit.
Oh, you mean Armin.
Lord of Cinder. Devil of the Euthan Seas. What a fucking joke. Titles for a broken boy.
Titles do mean nothing. They are but words. They don't really tell the true story behind someone.
Quite. He taps a spear on the ground, and you see 3 orcs begin to go near him.
I'm assuming with hostile intentions towards someone.
They don't look nice, no.
Yeah, I was assuming. He kind of looks at them and then looks at Ludok.
You know, I'm in a bit of an ironic mood. The whims of indulgence beseech me. You could join me. Aid in my conquest against that fuck you call a father.
Believing I call him father is an understatement on your behalf.
You mean overstatement?
Yeah, words over. He means overstate. I mean overstatement.
Yeah. Still your call. When I hear, your little group would have been dead 5 times over without you. Could use a guy like that on my side. Could even promise to fight the cult. Yeah, we know about that. I know a lot you might be interested in. The orcs, by which you describe them, they have like horned like armor. Like they're very like tribal like. With elements of Greek aesthetic, with a hybrid of Viking, with a bit of a fur cloak to them. They look like more elite orc warriors.
That's what I would assume. He's just kind of look. Go ahead. Sorry. Just like looking
Uglock's
over.
time has come. Couldn't even fight a fucking wolf by himself. Had to have someone else fight his little battles for him.
Maybe in his old age, he's understanding the ideas of keeping figureheads alive.
Hardly. She who fought for him suffered a great wound.
Who fought for him?
Way I tell it, another bitch. Way I hear, the challenger, some much by the name of Volkaizen, Brutalizer deep, took an arm as a trophy.
Then I will need to pay him in kindness when I see him.
Could help you with that. Just give me back what was taken from me. I promise you'll get you a pound of flesh.
Thanks, but no thanks.
What? What else did I expect from the son of Orky? Certainly not intelligence. He looks to the orcs. Kill him. As he begins to walk off, roll initiative as you're going to fight 3 orcs.
Whee! I'm assuming no map.
We'll use this as like a placeholder.
Map time!
Like literally, I am only using this as like a placeholder to be like, okay, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Just so you can put initiative up.
Oh, did it not click my fucking... Hold on.
So, what do you think of Ludok the Splitter?
What the did it? Yeah, he's definitely a Ludok. He's definitely after fight.
He's more articulate than you would probably have expected.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely seems to, like... Because, like, the pale one, I'm only assuming is Hugo. Because I think we had learned that Hugo was assisting him. I think we had picked up... I believe we did.
Yeah.
And then the other one I can assume is the tiefling that, wants
Speaking of which,
Armin's head.
Speaking of which, do roll me a D100 for that.
Oh, for what?
You'll see later.
Oh, okay. 67.
So, would you like us? So, this will be interesting. I hate the new layout of Roll20. Like, it's so confusing.
I mean,
wow.
Is it cool if I because I had rolled a 16 and it had not.
Yeah. Go ahead. Put the 16 in. Put the 16.
Okay.
In. Yeah. Remember, I always take the first initiative. Like that is a genuine. Like whether it's high or low, I am always going to give you the fairness of that.
Yeah, it was just one of those things. I clicked it and it didn't click, but yeah. So a 67 on a D100. I'm just rolling high today.
I'm trying to find like that one. All right, this works. No, it was called Firebrand. That's right. All right, it is this one's turn first. This one's gonna run up to you. And do an attack.
He's gonna attack! He's got a gun!
Well, he has a spear, and that's a 22 to hit.
That misses.
Alrighty. That is a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Barely.
He is one-handed the spear as he does have a shield up. So
Fair enough.
So I'm just gonna say that out loud. He does. Owie. $12 points of piercing damage as that's his turn.
Okay.
Roderick, it is now your turn.
Okay. We're gonna bonus action Giant Smite, but not go big. Just to kind of get the beef cakiness.
You go Super Saiyan, basically.
What?
Like, you know that scene where fucking Android, where Goku's fighting Android 19, he transforms Super Saiyan, it looks like he's buffing up? That's just always how headcanon Arthur's buff up when he doesn't turn giant.
You mean Roderick's? It's just
Roderick's.
No, I'm imagining it as the one dude from Hunter x Hunter when he's about to fight like to test Gon, and he just takes his shirt off and just flexes real big. Dummy thick. I'm gonna go ahead and so that, and then spear one-handed for the first attack. 16.
That hits.
Cool. Of course, it's gonna get a Giant Smite. I'm going to burn a Bardic Inspiration to do a Blade Flourish Defense Flourish.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll that. So 14, 25, 30 points.
Owie.
On the first, and I get one of the I think it's the
second one.
Yeah, so I get 4 added to my hit that for my armor
Honestly,
class.
for the sake of all of this, whenever you fight him, just imagine Achilles versus Hector. Anyways.
Exactly. And then second attack. Let me just real quickly unclick those. Second attack.
There are no packs between my
18.
That definitely hits because it's 16 hit.
As
you do, you stab him in his leg before pulling it out and stabbing him in his throat, pulling it out as he falls dead.
And then he just looks at the other two and just kind of like, like when you like the calm warrior who's definitely like learned through fighting. He's just like gently nods and kind of like uses his spear to kind of usher the next one forward.
Finally, a good death. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm or frighten effect?
No, by sheer technicality.
Fuck.
One second, let me read this before. Oh, wow, you actually failed.
Yeah.
Command is technically not a charm effect.
That's fair. What's the command?
Drop. You're gonna drop your weapon on your turn.
Well, it just says drop. I have a shield too.
Let me read the drop thing. Drop.
Does it specify
drop
what
whatever anything it's holding.
Oh, so both items?
Yep, you're gonna drop both items.
On my turn, and then...
And also, I hate to tell you this, it was a DC 11.
Yeah, I was assuming it was... unless I had, I don't have any DM inspiration, so...
Alright, anyways. With that... That's that one's turn.
Yep.
This one...
I haven't dropped it yet, so I still have my...
You'll do this on your turn. Let me just double check the thing of command because they share some stuff, so they would know. Nope. Okay, so he can attack you just fine.
Yep.
That is a soft 20 to hit you.
Miss.
You haven't dropped it yet. You'll do that on your turn.
Yeah, miss.
That is a 23 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay. Stab, and then he'll bonus action spiritual weapon.
Ooh, interesting.
That is a natural 1.
That's definitely a miss.
Okay. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, because this is, not too terrible, but I want this to be awesome for you. With your last ounce of will, as a spiritual weapon, which is in the shape of a orcish spear, comes down, with the last bit before you drop your weapon, you thrust up the spear, the runic spear of versatility, shattering the spiritual weapon.
Just shoosh.
On your turn,
and then drop.
All you can do is drop your weapon and shield.
Okay, let me real quickly go back to that, and then I drop my spear and shield.
Mm-hmm.
So the shield, let me just real quickly unattach it, and then I don't have my. Okay, cool. And then I don't have anything else that happens.
Nope, you just have to do that for command.
Okay, and then that's my turn.
Yep. Speaking of which, I need you to roll me another wisdom saving throw. He's going to try and command you again.
14.
You pass, so this one won't affect you. So he commands you to, he uses command, grovel, but you are you're able to continue, hold your will.
Yeah.
The second one's going to try again. That is a 25 to hit you.
That will hit.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit you.
Just hits.
12 points of damage. And then he'll spiritual weapon one more time. Well, dice gods give it, dice gods take it. That's a natural 20.
Do I have an hold on. I have an ability for this. I know this.
I think you're thinking of Thorin.
No. I have oh no, it's a no cloud rune. I'm gonna cloud rune so it hits his buddy over here. Because it's within 30 feet.
Well, his buddy takes
I forgot about that.
7 points of damage.
I forgot that I have that cloud rune. Hey, it's because I'm finally fighting more than just one dude. Neat.
Yeah, the benefits of these solo sessions, you get to use your abilities a little bit differently than you would normally.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, that was those two's turn. Roderick, is now your turn.
I'm assuming, is it an...
I'll count picking up the spear as a free action. However, equipping the shield is an action in of itself.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the shield, and we will go ahead and... Hold on, I want to see something real quick. Is that an action to do that? Can I? Nah, it's an action to do it. Okay. We'll just go ahead and spear attack for the first attack.
Would you like to two-hand it, as you know?
Yeah. I don't know what the damage difference is.
An extra D8. Like instead of a D6, it's a D8.
Okay, cool. Let me just. I don't have that in my sheet, but I'll just, you know. Sure. Well, hoo-ha. 13. I'm assuming that misses.
Unfortunately, that does miss.
First attack misses. Second attack. 12 misses. And then I'll do the bonus action pole arm with the spear from the butt end. That's a 15.
Unfortunately, as you strike and strike, it seems these orcs are decently skilled.
Okay, and then that is my turn.
Okay. These orcs' turn. He's going to use his third use to try with some saving throw.
Okay. 16.
You shall not grovel.
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
I kiss my ass, Green Man.
Yep. Alrighty. 10 does not hit you.
Nope.
13 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
That's cocked. 17?
Miss.
Alright, they all miss. Roderick, it's your turn again.
Okay. What do I want to do? That's an action to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. But it would be funny. Is that a bonus action? No, it's an action. We're gonna go ahead and... You know what? Because I still have the bonus action stuff. I'm gonna... For my action, I'm gonna cast a mirror image on myself. So, 3 versions of Roderick start to kind of like appear around this guy in front of him. And then bonus action, I'm gonna bonus action back end with a spear.
Okay.
17.
That one hits. Also, I'm sorry. All I can think of really is we are number 1.
I am gonna blade flourish again, doing defense flourish.
Okay.
So this stuff can get my giant spine blazer. So let's see. Hoo-ha! 11. So I'm getting 3 to my AC. So that's 16. 27 points of damage.
Oh, good. Nice. Pretty good.
And let me add that 3 to my AC for a hot minute. And then there's just it's just all 4 Rodericks just hit him at the same time, essentially.
Alrighty. It's now their turn. Last command, wisdom saving throw.
15.
You did not grovel. This one's going to try and attack you. That is a 15.
Miss.
21.
Miss.
And spiritual weapon. That is 6. You keep blocking, like you're able to parry with your spear, twirling it like
just being very
like being calm. just like focusing in on the moment. Roderick, it is your turn.
Spear attack number 1. That's a natural 1.
So
another one. Another just fuckery.
Here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get a crit on you. Because I can't break the weapon. But I can decide that 2 of your mirror images are going to fade as he stabs through them, getting you. Because he rolled pretty high. He rolled a 97.
Fair enough. I'll take a crit.
13, 17, 23. 27 points of damage.
Okay. Ow. Second attack. That's a 12.
Misses, unfortunately.
Pole arm attack. Natural 20.
What the dice gods take if they give us the return. That hits.
This one's gonna get my blade flourish. I'm gonna do another defense flourish on this one. I'm gonna roll the blade flourish by itself so I can actually see that better. So this is
just roll the damage. So he's dead. I just want you to know that.
Well, I'm still gonna get the blade flourish.
I know.
You know.
You can roll that twice, because I'll allow that to be a crit. So that's 16.
So I get, but that means I get 16 added to my AC.
I'm going to say that you're only going to get to balance this, you're going to get the 8, but you'll do the double damage.
Yes.
That is the most fair I can make that. 1 second.
It's perfectly fair, but yeah, he just kind of like, is just, it's a lot of damage.
You actually could have one-shot killed him if he was at full HP.
Yeah, he just kind of like, he's just gonna go stab, and then like twirls it back and just hits the side of his temple just enough to like cause his brain to like the X-ray bounce around in the head before just the guy.
No, like you do Mortal Kombat, it's like you punch him in the side and you hear a resounding crack as he falls over. He kind of looks like that one guy in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What the fuck was that guy's name? Black Bolt. He looks like Black Bolt.
Oh, very much so. Okay. Well, I just realized something. This will be fun for when this guy comes in. But that's my turn because that was my third attack. He just looks to the next one and kind of does the same. Come on.
This guy without auto bonus action do this
opportunity attack because Polearm Master, while wielding a glaive, halberd, pike, quarterstaff, or spear, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack when they enter the reach that you have with the weapon.
Go ahead.
So I get an opportunity attack. That's a 25.
That hits.
Do I get the Giant's Might in this?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
No Blade Flourish, though, because it doesn't need bad. So 7, 8, 9, 17.
Alrighty.
And then, now he can go.
13.
Nope.
12 for the spiritual.
Nope.
26.
Miss.
Okay. He strikes, but he isn't able to find purchase. Roderick, it is your turn.
Alright, first spear attack for the turn. That's a 16.
Hit just hits.
Alright, we'll just Giant's Might, we won't Blade Flourish yet. Boom. So that's 12, that's 23. For the first attack. Second attack. That's a 17.
Yep, that hits, and I'm just gonna spoil this. There's no world with this. Yeah, this kills him.
He just kind of like
you want to do this?
He just stabs him in the shoulder, pulls it out, and then real quickly just kind of spins it and then shoves it up his head before pulling it out and kind of like doing the anime like flick the blade, the blood off the spear, looks around and picks his shield back up and kind of keeping his guard up.
Ludok just looks at you. Huh. Well, say what you will about Goliaths. They know how to kill good.
He kind of just like looking. Is there any more tests you'd like to run? I do have a schedule to keep ahead of.
Incredible. You actually think you can win here? Not against me, of that there is debate. Your skills are not as impressive as I hoped. Not dissimilar to your father's, the resemblance is still there. I mean this. You actually think you can win?
What does he mean?
You don't know.
He's just kind of confused. He's like, care to clarify?
Persuasion.
Okay. 20.
That pasty fuck might have helped me out in the beginning. I found a better benefactor, though. All you need to know is that you've lost. You don't know it yet, but you have.
And might this new benefactor have a name?
None you need know. I'm sure your brain will have a fun time pondering upon the identity of my collaborator. But you've already lost. I could kill you. Just ensures your loss. You could kill me. I die. And you still lose.
Why do I have a very bad feeling I might know this benefactor?
What do you think? You can ask him. It's RP.
So here's my thinking out loud. Ludok has a spear that's giving off some infernal energy. I'm assuming that he probably didn't.
You cut out.
Up and find it, and I know Hugo probably didn't give it to him because Hugo's keeps his pawns close, but not that close. Why do I feel like it's someone in the Nine Hells that might be assisting?
You don't know. The problem with this is that it's an infernal sphere, but until you know how he got it, there's a lot of ways you could interpret that.
Yeah, because like my brain instantly like jumps to Morthos, and I'm like, only Morthos would play that kind of mind game with people and be like, yeah, doesn't matter what you do, you lose either way. But
You can RP it.
he just kind of goes, well, based on your spear, I can only assume it's not of this plane. Am I correct in assuming that?
It has its uses. Turns a mighty Amazon of a woman into a mere cripple.
He's talking about Roderick's sister, isn't he?
Yeah, I won't just insight. Yeah, he's implying that.
What do you mean a cripple?
Her legs no longer feel the sand beneath her. Her arms no longer able to grasp her weapon, clench her fist. A mighty warrior now reduced to a bedridden fool. Poetic in a sense. Ogma crippled my hold on the desert, so in turn I cripple his child. And I let the other be damned.
The other?
He's referring to you on that one.
Oh.
Yeah, like he's saying you're damned.
Well then, any more riveting words to leave me with before I leave?
You can't help him. You're going to try. You'll get close. But you can't save him. Take my advice. Play your role as Charles. Stab him in the back. End it before he takes
fucking knew he was meaning that. And only one person.
There's a few, but it's possible.
Yeah, but
end his life before he before he screws you all. A pound of flesh is better than a river of blood. And he will create a tidal wave of it.
I'm going to be moving on now.
This is the last time we'll meet. At least here. If you return to your deserts, we may meet again. For now, I have but a role to play in this stage he has set up. By the way, the way he says he, it almost sounds like with a capital H.
Oh, I fucking know.
I just want you to understand that.
I very much understand who he is referring to.
After all, a tool is only useful when the rust is allowed to fester. He begins to walk off. If you have any other questions or want to probe in for more information, this is your only chance.
The problem is I don't know. Roderick kind of right now in this moment has a single track mind of I need to help my friends, and by doing so I need to get to Mirrorstone first.
Any check you would like to make on him?
I kind of want an insight on the he part. In the sense of, does Ludok seem to have reverence for said person, or does it sound like...
I'll let you do a general insight check. So roll insight, I will roll his deception. Okay, you have decent chance.
Never mind.
Do you... Okay.
I don't have any damn inspiration.
I'm sorry, he rolled a nat 10. Even if he could have a -1 in charisma, he'd still beat you.
Yeah, I know.
Roderick, you can't read him. All you can tell is he's sure. There's an absolute nature to what he is saying. He believes every word. He believes you're damned. He believes in everything he is saying. But you can't tell the extent of it. It just seems almost like an arrogant front to you, as though he's just another villain who is like... And I had to flavor it like this because in that one, he's just another guy who's so sure of his victory that he doesn't see his downfall yet. They are but empty words, not worth dwelling on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He is just gonna wait till Ludok leaves his vision.
Fucks off. Yeah, he fucks off and returns to the forest.
And Roderick will move away from the dead bodies. Actually, is there anything on these three orcs that I just killed?
Just spears.
Yeah, nothing important.
Nothing like, here's a document explaining everything.
The orcs though, not the orcs, but the
just standard Goliath equipment, sword or sword or shield. Yeah.
He will take a second though, or a minute, just to real quickly dig a small grave for these Goliaths to kind of give them at least a place to rest rather than just frying, roasting in the open air.
That is actually important to Goliath culture. Give the dead respect.
Yeah, he would kind of dig a longer hole because they seem to all have died together, and kind of place them in, use some sticks that he probably would find around to kind of mark the graves and kind of give a nod like a rest well, warriors, before going to find himself a place to rest.
You do so and you gain a long rest. No, D100, this was like the worst case scenario.
Yay! Of course I rolled one. Can we take a quick break? Because I do need to use the restroom.
Go ahead, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that reminds me, actually, because you did roll D100 earlier. But he roll... Okay, so he did happen. This will happen. Main's bed, Fedos. Right. Okay. Very good. Sure. That was long.
And back.
Welcome back. So, as you return to where you're making camp, you see a black hooded figure with black robes with red outlines waiting there for you with pale skin.
This person looks familiar, don't they?
Oh, there Hugo. That was what the
He kind
67
of.
was for.
And now is this like after Roderick had gone to get firewood for his little
Yep.
camp? Roger kind of just sees the figure, walks to his fire, and kind of sets the wood down and starts adding the fire to the wood to the fire.
Curious. An Orko to see should have been long since bones, yet he still persists. Speaks to the great power that is revenge, no?
Is this something you need, Hugo?
Such hostilities. Keep in mind that I am the reason why that's the spy of the cult cannot report nor return to his mistress on this plane, and is now damned with his lord on the other.
The hostility is less for you and more for some information that a mutual friend of my father's led me to hear.
Friend is a strange way to call Ludok the Splitter.
It's hyperbole. But is there a reason why you came to me and not Ari? You seem to be enjoying your conversations with her more lately.
I merely offer the girl friendship. If you recall, your hostilities to me began with the lies of another.
That may be, but I don't take... Well, I leave everything with a grain of salt with people nowadays. Call it mistrust or call it judging.
I came because I heard wind of my old business partner in these areas. It appears you encountered him before I...
Yes, after he had massacred and defiled Goliath looking like Ogmok.
One man's defilement is another man's glory.
If it was true glory, he would try and do that to Ogmok himself, but that is another matter for himself to figure out.
You who pursued revenge. How many Goliaths did you kill before you reached yours?
He's asking...
Yeah, he's asking you, like, basically, like, you who sought revenge. How many did you kill before you got to your revenge?
Enough to still see my hands through the blood.
I
But
came...
Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say... But he who sought out vengeance no longer seeks it, only to help his friends and family.
I came simply to tie up loose ends, though from what I overheard, it seems that they will tie themselves up.
You were planning to kill Ludok?
At one point, he had what I needed, and I what he. Now, he poses more of a problem. He would allow the cult to ransack Uther if it meant Ogmok's head on a burning pyre. An interesting prospect, but one that ultimately creates more problems.
That is an understatement. He seems to be more engrossed with his past failures and losses than to see the future as it is.
Such is the price of those who seek revenge. I can offer you help and information before I depart. I can.
In return,
Nothing so nothing so outrageous as the claim that you will support my claim to the throne. Information has its price. That is not a price I imagine you are willing to pay. Not if it would mean betraying your brother behind his back, no?
Armand knows my stance on this matter. As I have spoken it clearly when the topic of you taking power came.
I simply would request information in kind. A question for a question. Not unreasonable, no?
It is not. However, you will ask first before I ask mine, if that is a fair trade.
Persuasion.
He's probably gonna say no.
You need what I know. You need what I know more than what I need of you. If you trust Ari, then you shall trust that I shall be true to my word.
Yeah. He kind of just is like, sitting down, kind of stoking the fire. Speak. And be brief.
Well, no, you're asking the first question.
Oh, that's right. He's asking the first question. Do you have any idea who Ludok is working with at this moment?
He seems to have made the pact with an archdevil, of who I do not know. The Hells have never been my specialty nor my point of interest.
Well, that confirms something.
It could be, for all I know, it could be some lesser devil. It could be an archdevil. I just recognize the magic as the pact fiend. I had seen that magic many times in Ormington. To form a pact with a lesser devil is commonplace there.
That doesn't surprise me. Stokes the fire some more and looks up. Essentially waiting.
Do you believe that you can truly find someone to help you with the cult? Someone you can truly trust to fight them?
Of the options that I have seen, no. However, of the options I know of, there is one.
You may ask your next question. For out-of-game purposes, this is if you want information on anyone in Orrington or on Ludok and his shit, you're welcome to ask
Yeah.
it.
I am heading to Mirestone. Is there any information on the commanders staying there and anything I can use?
Yes, they all know the Empress's plan, and they will all see it through. From Governor to lieutenant. Anyone with a shred of power knows the work to come. And they seek their glory. They seek to fight in their own name. If you are looking for allies, you will not find any there. My advice to you would be to kill the governor, let infighting take root. And when you find someone to sit the throne that they can respect, let fear be their deterrent from seeking their conquest.
Okay. It's kind of what I had a feeling when going to there, but that kind of just confirms it.
What will you do if you cannot find anyone to sit upon the throne that you can trust?
Then I know who we will turn to. Begrudgingly for most, willingness for some. Partnership will be formed, if for the safety of this realm.
Your turn.
The governor of this Mirstone. What gods does he keep with him?
He is a cleric of the war god, goddess Dina. On the public appearance. In reality, they worship the Lord of Blood. A secret well guarded by most, but I am not most. I get to get some more lore.
Yeah. Well, say, am I asking good questions?
You are.
Does the Lord of Blood ring any bells?
Roll
At all?
religion.
Okay, it's not good suit, but well, 23.
Atacon. Fun fact: this
Atacon.
Atakan. That's the name I
Right.
love the most. Atacon. Atacon. Keep it going now. No,
Atacon.
that's actually the one I had the most fun naming. The god, he is the god of murder and blood. His followers can range from like organized killers and like traditional like ritualistic murders to just fucking sociopaths.
Mm.
In any way, they are murderers and like they spread blood. Most of their rituals and runes actually come from blood.
So what I'm hearing is this guy is secretly not a sociopath, a psychopath, probably.
He is publicly a sociopath because it's Orrington. In private, he's a worse psychopath.
He's a sociopath in public, but in private, he's a psychopath.
Yeah, the Lord of Murder. He tends to recruit very vile followers.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
He has sacrificed many to his Lord to come. Inevitably, he seeks this because whether Colt wins or Orrington wins, it shall be a sea of murder on which the world has not seen for quite some millennia.
I'm assuming it's his question next.
Yep. Do you believe that the Lord of Cinder's pride will inhibit what you can do here? His arrogance and stubbornness. Do you see it as a hindrance to your goals?
He is still someone hurt and trying to work through his pain. I will do my best to assist him in that, but whether he likes it or not, hard decisions will need to be made for the greater good. Even if he may not like it in the moment. Even if we do not like it in the moment.
Your question.
Okay. Okay, I asked about the Are there any blind spots when going into Mirestone that may aid my upheaval of the governor?
The barracks are underground. A quieter foot could pierce them. A foot of stone remains to be seen.
Okay, so the barracks are underground. He said a quieter foot. So he's basically saying it's not going to be easy.
Nope, for you specifically.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was fucking anticipating. So what I'm hearing is that maybe a rogue would have been better here.
Or anyone who has stealth, not just a rogue.
Yeah, but not clink clank. I believe that is his question next.
You know you cannot stop what is to come. The foolish King Charles will never see the threat until he is asked from it. Are you naive enough to believe that you can prevent the inevitable?
I'm assuming that he means the inevitable in that
Juletin's going to
Charles.
get fucked over.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I already understand the situation with Charles. We know that he is not going to bend a finger until it is too late and everything is ash in his mouth.
And from there, his brother, returned from the dead, is poised to take the throne. A song worthy of the greatest operas. Your turn.
I was about to say, or the lowly cemeteries.
Sing quite often.
Next question. Let me think. I got a good bit of information about the governor and what's going on.
Yeah, basically, this was never going to be an ally. This is someone you want to kill.
Yeah, I was assuming this was going to be like a...
Because, yeah, this person ends up on the throne. Great. You have a murder god worshiper on the throne.
Exactly, so I was assuming this was going to be like a get there, figure out he's a bad shit, a dumb shit, and then just be like, well, this is going to have to end badly. Do I ask question? What questions to ask? Because I kind of want to ask any kind of...
You can ask stuff about anything he knows. That's Ludok and Orrington, basically.
Do you know of anyone who might be waiting for Armin and Alverton?
Hera, the tiefling that Ludok mentioned.
Hera?
Hera, yeah. Spelled like the Greek goddess.
Thought so. In Alverton. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm assuming it is his turn now.
Do you truly believe you can save him from his own damnation?
I don't know yet. That is something that I probably will not know in time, but you know me. I will do my best.
Your turn.
I like that this is like a very like
it's a prodding. It's like how much you give up while trying to get more.
Well, it's also like for me, it's just thinking about like session 1 Roderick, like early session Roderick would not have this conversation.
Oh yeah, no, this is a Roderick who is
Roderick. Yeah, and Roderick knows that Roderick unfortunately knows that Hugo definitely knows Roderick's not a dumbass.
No,
Hugo knows that there's more behind him.
Oh no, there's respect there. He's been treating you with genuine respect,
which is How many others in the group would he actually do
Look,
that
I'll put it
with?
like this. If he is evil, he's not, like, an asshole. He doesn't, like, treat you, like, horribly because he's a dick. He will, like, treat you with respect if you've earned it.
Yeah. Okay. Where is Libya going? Hold on. I kind of want to get some information. Stanmore. Do you have any information on the governor of Stanmore? Mainly possible habits that he has that could be of assistance.
Valera Ray is another vampire. One who believes inherently in the abilities we are cursed with. She burns like any other. She has the same arrogance as any other. She sees herself as unique only to fall within the stereotype of our kind.
Very arrogant. Leads into the stereotype. Okay. Okay. And how do you spell her name?
Varia is Valeria Faye. Fae. Like Faye
Fae.
Valentine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Faye Valentine.
Valera Fae.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Valera Faye.
Julio. Okay. Next question. I'm assuming it is his.
Why? No. Does it bother you how they underestimate you?
Care to clarify on they before I answer?
You know of whom I speak. It is the only people worth being bothered by in your lives. The only people who you care how they see you.
It is my own doing that they do not see the full side. However, it does not bother me. Not in the slightest.
If he is lying, deception.
He is being very truthful.
Okay. Your
He is
turn.
telling that he does not feel in the slightest that even if his friends don't fully understand him, he did it to himself. He's not blaming them.
Yep, it is your turn.
Okay, remind me. With Aramore. That one was the wizarding school.
Yep.
That was the wizard. Okay, and that's where Renee's going. Uh, is there any underlying issues going on in Aramore? Anything that may cause, well, a stock secret that they might be holding?
Though he is of chromatic nature, props Irgarex. Propes space Eragrax is no
ER
Propes props.
props was the last name. He said ER.
Eragrax props
Cool.
Irgax.
Okay. Continue.
Props Irgax is no servant of Atudan, but he is just as ambitious as the Empress. Put in her throne, he will stay inactive. Same as she. Only he will fare even worse against the cult. In a nation of the extraordinary, even those of archmages are ultimately lesser.
Okay. It's his turn.
Do you know who the archdevil Ludok may serve is now? I call it curiosity more than anything.
I have many theories of who it could be. There are many archdevils down below that would want to cause chaos up here. Many who may be after something else, but nothing that I have theorized has been shown any merit yet. I have much to look into possibly for that.
All right, good. You're actually wording this really well. Good job, by the way. You're playing this game well.
Trust me, when he asked this specific question, I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna say Morthos. I'm going to word it in a way that it's like, I have theories, but I don't know exactly. I'm gonna wait. So, and then
I'll give you 2 more questions.
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
So
because there's the 2 other places that we had options to go to. It's Coniston. No one's going there yet.
Also, keep in mind you have no idea.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fair. Huh.
Because you haven't asked anything about Ludok or anything like that, yeah?
Yeah, he's, do you have any inkling of Ludok's possible next steps?
He is going to make...
To appease whatever master he's chosen.
They need the boy alive. Whatever his plan, he will let Hera get close. Let Hera hurt him. Let him scar him. But he will not let her kill him. Events can be arranged where actions come and luck favors the boy. But they need him alive. From what I understand, only he holds the arrogance to believe that he can stop whatever it is being planned. Of what I knew not.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, because as knowledgeable as Hugo is, he has no idea anything about Morthos or shit. That's well outside his realm of possibility.
Which is fair. Like,
he just knows schemes, like, and he knows that they want Armin. Which
is why Roderick's kind of like, okay, cool, like keeping his theories going in his head, but like not giving it like a certain like, okay, this is definitely what's happening. Being open to whatever the fuck's gonna possibly come.
They need Armin, whatever it is. They need Armin.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is more evidence of the Morthos idea.
Oh yeah, and also the fact of well, what Bariel wanted him for in the beginning.
Yeah, so like there's like that deviant there, but yeah, whatever it is, they need the boy.
His question:
if the boy is a threat to everything you hold dear, are you prepared to do what is necessary to end it?
That is a question that will need to be dwelled upon before ever getting close to that interaction. Too many factors in the way, too many routes that could be on the footway.
A denialist way of saying no.
A denialist way of thinking. Something that you do enjoy doing a lot.
There are many things that you can accredit me with, many things you can condemn me with. Denial has never been one of them.
No, denial's a river in Egypt.
Egypt doesn't exist here.
takes Morthos takes 16 psychic damage. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. And it's my last question.
What's more important for Roderick to know at this point? Because you got a little bit of tidbit there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is there anyone in Elverton who may be able to assist him? Someone who can give him guidance, someone who can possibly help before this Ludok and Hera get to him.
I will tell you what you know to be true. A man on the road of damnation is hard to deter. A man who believes he deserves to be damned will always find himself in hell without anyone who can truly help him.
Fuck, I can't spell cautious. Okay. That's fair. Kind of saw that coming.
You can insight him. He believes that. Like, in his mind, Armin's
Yeah,
like, this is whatever their plan is.
That's why I'm not
if
that's
he's
why I'm not
alive,
assuming because
in Hugo's mind, just to give a general insight, we were passive. In Hugo's mind, if Armin's alive, whatever plan they have for him is already going to succeed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's why I didn't ask the insight because it's Hugo. I've kind of grown to understand.
He's playing the same game you are playing. He's been a little bit more forthright than you, but he's playing the same game.
It's definitely a chess game in this situation, which is odd because seeing a big ass 7-foot tall Goliath and then goofy ass motherfucker playing chess, just moving shit. But I believe it is his last question.
It is your last question, I believe. Yeah.
I had asked my question.
Oh, yeah.
My last question. This is his last question.
Do you believe Ari a fool for trusting me?
No. We make decisions based on what information has been given to us and what we see. She is making a decision based on what she knows and the information she has been provided, as anyone would.
It never helps when people condemn you for your choices. It only serves to solidify them.
Hence what I had told her.
Let us hope
We've never question. We've never seen Hugo in the sunlight, have we?
No, he's a vampire.
I'm just making sure.
You guys know he's a vampire. He never hit that fact.
No,
you also know he detests
it's Hulkin. That's who I'm thinking of. We've seen him in the sunlight.
Well, you guys have, yeah. But either way,
yeah.
Hugo would just look at you. Let us hope then she does not blame the boy for your passing. Such a rift would be difficult to mend.
A lovely conversation as always.
A question for you need not answer, but merely ponder. If Armin and the rest had treated me with kindness and respect, let's just say I am the villain that you suspect I am, do you think I could have changed? Or did their admonishment and distrust only solidify what I am? He teleports away.
That's a good fucking question. He's kind of just like sitting there. He's just like, okay, I got information for the group. But yeah.
Hugo is one of my more interesting NPCs. Just go what he
that's like in the beginning when I first started playing Roderick, I'm just like, yeah, let like he's just like raw XD punch face. Now it's kind of like, okay, brain time, brain
activation. Oh,
activation.
he's smart, and oh, maybe there's a genuine chance that we could have worked with him instead.
Exactly. That's where Roderick is like seeing that, and he's not showing outward hostility. He's not being trusting because, of course,
it's Hugo.
It's Hugo, and there's
whatever,
and he's a man of Orrington. No matter how much he hates it, you can't trust everything.
Nope. But yeah, whatever Hugo is set in stone based on the directions of everyone, including Ari.
Yep. Oh boy.
So yeah, you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Dum bum bum. Sleepy time.
Pokemon Center heal noises.
Bum 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 bum. Here, your Pokemon are all healed. Have a wonderful time. See you later.
Alrighty. With that, I think we're going to cut it off because I wanted to give you a chance to plan how you're going to do this.
Oh yeah. Also, before I had gone to bed, or Roderick had gone to bed, could I possibly have sent to Armin, Libya, and because I have three third levels.
Tell you what I will do. I will let you know when in their solo sessions you could send them their message so they can react in proper time.
Okay, cool. Because now that I have that's mainly what like Roderick's like. Okay, Ludok, I know the gist of what's going on with him, but knowing more stuff like now he has enough where he'd be like, okay, guys, here's some knowledge that I have. Be prepared. Armin, be prepared. And cue the fucking fucking Scars theme music. Be prepared.
Yep, speaking of which, I had the wrong overlay on, so yay, sorry folks. Anyways, we're gonna end the first part of Roderick's solo session.
Catch you guys on the flip side, motherfucker.